guys, it's 21Maxwell here, and welcome to another edition of WWE. It's a new day where we try and take the WWE product away from what it's like in real life, which again, after Fastlane last night, shite. Watched the show, was booking this actually through the show, so it kind of scunnered me because I was so motivated to book, and a lot of what I watched last night was just a drab, boring episode of Monday Night Raw. They somehow turned a New Day segment with Edge and Christian into something very average. We had a co-main event of R-Truth against Curtis Axel on the road to WrestleMania. If you book that in TW without the perfect show theory, that's a pretty poor rating you're going to end up with. And of course, I was hoping for a bit of a swerve, or maybe even a tense finish. And then Roman no sells a Kimura, no sells a couple of chair shots, and Big Brother pins Dean Ambrose again. So I was quite scunnered by that. And now we have a WrestleMania main event where I don't like either guy. I never took to Roman Reigns, and when I was younger I did not like Triple H, and still don't like Triple H because of that. So this is going to be fun. I'm probably just going to tune out before the main event. I'm even at that stage now where I may actually choose to switch off any Roman Reigns segment because they're annoying me that much. And if you're not enjoying something, the best way is just to avoid it, so I think we're going to go with that. But, you know, as I say, we're trying to book away from the segment, or how it is in real life. We, of course, will have, I think it's this episode of Raw, there'll be 4 more Raws in March, because of the way TW has it every month, and then we'll have WrestleMania. Really hyped for TEW2013, especially the new broadcasting things. Definitely check that out on the Grey Dog Software Developers Diary by Adam. Really looking forward to that, and I'm really hyped for that. So I say we've maybe only got a couple more episodes of this, but hopefully the storylines we're going to start producing today and going forward towards WrestleMania can give us the best WrestleMania possible, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. So pretty much it, guys. Enjoy the show. So we're in the Idaho Center in front of 9,530. Our first pre-show match, and a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, with the City Cowboys, which is James Storm and Robert Roode, defeat Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth in 10 minutes and 13, when James Storm defeated R-Truth by pinfall with an 8-second ride. This got a C plus 67, so a pretty good rating for the pre-show. Good chemistry by the tag team champions, and The Miz is improving his performance skills. Nothing really came out of this match, really, just give the City Cowboys a bit of momentum on the pre-show. Next up, in an awful match that was completely devoid of heat, we had Bayley defeat Alicia Fox in 706 with the Hugplex, or the Bayley to Belly, E28. The match brought the crowd's mood down, just to try and get Bayley in a decent spot in the pre-show. With no skill improvements to comment upon, negatives there, a lot of inconsistencies and low momentum, but we need to build Bayley up. Next up, in a match that had some good action but not much in the way of heat, we had Alberto Del Rio defeat Bo Dallas in 641 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. No idea why it's a fast roll-up, but it's a C minus 59. Alberto's improving his performance skills. Did I book that as a? I did book that as a flash pinfall, so Roman put me off and I ended up hitting the wrong finish. God damn you, Roman, and just blame Roman, really, for everything. Or blame WWE's booking of Roman. That's the main thing. And then in an 8-man tag, we had some good action, but not much in the way of heat. It's Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, and the New Day, other members being Xavier Woods and Big E, can't call him Langston anymore, defeated Ryback, Jack Swagger, and Rob Van Dam, and Goldust in 10-15 when Kevin Owens defeated Goldust with a package pile driver. This got a C62. Kevin Owens has switched to a bitter gimmick, which disappointingly only got a 55 rating. But Kevin Owens improves his technical skills, and just a match to really give guys we're going to push going forward a bit of momentum on the pre-show. And then our final pre-show match that had some good action and average heat, Finn Balor defeats Ricochet in 1240 by pinfall with a brainbuster. Finn Balor makes defense number 9 for his WWE United States title. B- 74, absolutely perfect for these two. Ricochet improving performance skills. Very few negatives there, apart from the title prestige and both men holding back. Seriously think, if this isn't for the title, it's on pay-per-view, we maybe get that up to a B. So overall, very happy. Welcome to the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, and we begin the show with the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the man, Seth Rollins. The new champ heads to the ring, titles over his shoulder, and he's wearing a brand new suit. Seth Rollins does his evil laugh and says, "I told you all I was the future of the WWE, and now I am its present." A two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and now Seth Rollins will main event WrestleMania. The biggest WrestleMania of all time, breaking record attendance figures, all because of me, the man. Now this allows me to address my two former Shield brothers. Dean Ambrose, unlucky man, you were the champ, but I've beat you many times before, and this time it's checked you out of WrestleMania. As for Roman Reigns, haha, sure you are the number one contender, but just remember 12 months ago, when I pinned you and ruined your WrestleMania moment. I'm going to do it again. Believe that. Great promo from Rollins, a B82, continues the title storyline. No negatives there, so a good opener by the champ. Seth Rollins is then interrupted by the former champion, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose says, "There's some cute words you have there, Seth, but I need to remind you of something. I still have a mandatory rematch clause for my WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and I want it right here, right now, tonight." Seth Rollins replies, Whoa, calm down there, cowboy. You know what match is booked for tonight? It's you and your brother Roman Reigns and Randy Orton against me, Barrett, and Sheamus. So maybe it's just time you accept you're going to be on the sidelines at WrestleMania. So take a back seat. The big boys are going to fight." Dean Ambrose then replies back with, "You can say what you want, Seth, and I'm sure the authority have no intention of giving me my rematch. But that's just going to eat at me and make me a little crazier. Maybe this lunatic might drag you into the Ambrose Asylum. I'll see you tonight, Seth." So a great promo from Ambrose, a B+88. Wish I could have these segments at the end of the show, but it continues the storyline for the title, and another good promo there from Dean Ambrose. Our opening contest, and a match that had some good action and average heat. Cesaro defeats Rusev in 12:59 by submission. C+71, pretty decent. Cesaro improving performance skills. And the only negatives were both gents holding back, so a perfectly booked match. So fantastic from these two. Next up in a bout that had some solid in-ring action but non-existent crowd heat, we had Sasha and Charlotte defeat Naomi and Cameron in 7:36 when Sasha Banks defeated Naomi with the Wheelbarrow Bulldogs, bank statement, whatever you want to call it. D-38. I still need to take Tamina off of Naomi, but I don't think we'll be using Naomi much going forward, or Tamina. There were no skill improvements to speak of in this instance, and negatives there, a lot for, more so, Naomi and Cameron, as expected. It's a good win for the team of the boss Sasha Banks and the former Divas champion Charlotte over Naomi and Cameron. They celebrate the victory before Sasha's music is cut off by a very familiar theme song. It's the boss, the actual boss of the WWE, Mr. McMahon. He swaggers into the ring and gets a microphone before looking at Charlotte and Sasha and shouts, "Get the hell out of my ring." Honestly, you people call this a Divas Revolution? What the hell was that? God damn it, Divas Wrestling was fine, and just because Ronda Rousey became a worldwide sensation doesn't mean that any of these women deserve that. What have these 4 divas you just saw ever done? Oh, they put on good matches, did they? Good matches don't make money, and it's all about the money, says Vince McMahon. A C-58, and the performance of Vince McMahon was very good. This is a 2-part segment. So we carry on. And speaking of money, how can you make WrestleMania even bigger? How can Monday Night Raw become even bigger? Well, ladies and gentlemen, instead of those undeserving brats you just saw, how about I introduce you to a real women's athlete? Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Ronda Rousey. The crowd pops hard. She hits the stage and enters the ring, and Vince McMahon has a massive smirk on his face. Vince says, "Ronda, welcome to Monday Night Raw." Ronda Rousey replies back with, "Why, thank you, Mr. McMahon. I must say it gives me great pride to be able to step in between these ropes. It's an honour and a privilege, and as someone who grew up as a WWE fan, it's a surreal moment. However, what the hell was that match just there? Where are all the real women at? The Trishies, the Litas, those were real women's wrestlers. And this lot, divas? Not one of them could lace my boots, not one of them intimidates me, and if any of them have a problem with that, as a special guest of Mr. McMahon, I will be at WrestleMania. I'll see them there. So a C plus 67. Ronda Rousey debuts a legitimate athlete gimmick, disappointing 35 rating. No skill improvements. We're really just saying that Ronda Rousey's going to be at WrestleMania, and she's not really a fan of the Divas Revolution. Next up in a match that had some good action, but not much in the way of heat, we had Neville defeat Dolph Ziggler in 10:04 by pinfall with a fast roll-up. This was a C-57. Simple match, just getting Neville some overness and momentum. Nothing else really to add there, unfortunately. Next up in a match that had some good action and average heat, Daniel Bryan defeated Braun Strowman in 8:36 by countout. Yes, you are seeing this correctly, a B-76. Braun Strowman just get a B-76 in a match. Holy cow. Braun Strowman is improving performance skills and all the negatives there. Only 3 for Braun Strowman, so he's slowly getting a bit better. I'm happy with that anyway. Good man, Braun. And I'm still protecting him. I'm determined to make him really, really over for WrestleMania. Bryan gets the win over Strowman, just via countout. He goes to celebrate with the 4 other members of the Wyatt family. He goes to celebrate, but the 4 members of the Wyatt family go to attack him. He runs towards Eric Rowan, slides underneath him, and under the bottom rope, and he heads towards the top of the ramp. He gets to the top of the stage before he's joined with John Cena, who comes out with a microphone. Bray Wyatt family, he said to me that I had to assemble some sort of dream team to end the Wyatt family. So you know me, I got talking, and well, we got one man who's willing to stand beside us. One icon, one vigilante. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us is none other than the man they call Sting. The crowd goes wild as the crow sound comes from the Titantron, and he steps out. The man, the icon, Sting, bat in hand, stands next to John Cena and Daniel Bryan. He points his bat towards the Wyatt family. Michael Cole just says, "Oh my," in true Michael Cole fashion. So Sting has joined John Cena and Daniel Bryan to take on the Wyatts. B80 and all good there. Next up, and about that featured great action and a good crowd, AJ Styles defeats Chris Jericho in 9:46 with a Styles Clash. Yes, Chris Jericho didn't kick out of this Styles Clash. C61's disappointing. AJ and Jericho didn't click, which I felt was true in the first match, although they did seem to be a lot better at Fastlane and the second match on SmackDown. AJ Styles is improving Rumble skills, but it was just a match really to lead to the segment that's to follow. AJ Styles gets a win in his first match in the WWE over a future Hall of Famer Chris Jericho. Y2J leaves the ring and allows Styles to have the spotlight, but his music is cut off as we hear the music of the United States champion Finn Balor comes out with his buddy, the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson. Balor doesn't enter the ring. He stands at the bottom of the ramp, while Styles motions for him to come in and fight. Balor just stands there and raises his US title, signalling that he is the man around here, and it's not AJ Styles. So C plus 71 into a bit of a feud between these two. Only AJ Styles was penalised for a poor gimmick. Next up, we've got a promo from the winner of the 2015 and 2016 Royal Rumbles, Roman Reigns. Yay! Last night I showed the world I could hang with Brock Lesnar and that I deserve to be in the main event of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania. I know I will still have some doubters, myself included, but we have a month to go, and week after week I will continue to show everyone why I will become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Believe that. B81, which is pretty good for Roman considering he struggled going off script here, and it continues our main event storyline. One negative there for Roman, so that could have been even better. And our main event match, will it deliver? It delivers very well. And about that featured great action and a good crowd, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton defeated Seth Rollins, Bad News Barrett and Sheamus in 14:35 when Dean Ambrose defeated Seth Rollins by pinfall with a midnight special. B+84 is outstanding. Rollins being the champion, has the job. I'm joking, but it will lead to something that happening. It continues the storyline. Roman Reigns improving technical skills, Randy Orton on performance, and Bad News Barrett on Rumble. And overall, a few negatives there, but you could easily see that being a 86, 87 if that is on pay-per-view. We finished the show with a shit segment. It could maybe hamper our rating. After the match, Orton and Ambrose and Reigns stand tall in the ring. Someone clears their throat and says, "Excuse me, gentlemen." It's Paul Heyman on the Titantron with his client Brock Lesnar. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and this, as you know, is the conqueror of the streak, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton, you are one lucky man that Brock Lesnar isn't there tonight, as the Beast would take you on a first-class trip to Suplex City. I understand you are frustrated you won't be competing in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, and that you decided to take matters into your own hands by screwing Brock Lesnar. We are going to make this short, sweet, and straight to the point. Next week, live on Monday Night Raw, the Beast would like to meet you in the ring to give you the single biggest ass-kicking of a lifetime. So C+71, Brock is pissed, and he'll be in Raw next week, which continues the Bork Smash storyline. No skill improvements to speak of. It's probably going to give us a poor rating, I think, because of the poor ending, but let's find out. Nope, B81, and that increases our popularity everywhere in 35 regions. So, as I said when we started the series, the first couple of months were going to be very rough and very difficult, but overall, once we started getting the right people over and giving a couple of guys pushes that deserve pushes, then we're going to start getting regular shows. We're going to increase our rating and allow the company to get better and better as time went on. Right, it's quite near the end of the series, and it's likely we're going to stop it for TEW 2016. Nothing new there. Murphy moves on, and the vast majority enjoyed the show, which doesn't actually happen with Real Life Raw. Oh, the irony. So Murphy's gone. 4.48 on the USA Network, a 249 in J Sports Plus, and a 247 on 52MX. So that's it. Other shows don't really matter because it's all poorer ratings, but I mean, it's okay. So we're starting to pop up, we're starting to get some feuds over, and we're starting to head on the road to WrestleMania. As I say, it works out. We actually have an extra Raw in February, so it's going to be the 29th. Will be the first week of March, and so on and so forth. So WrestleMania going live on YouTube will be a week before WrestleMania. I'm hoping to be at WrestleMania, so there's a good chance there'll be no content that week unless I really power the We Are Wrestling series. I'm hoping not long after WrestleMania we get TW 2016. It'll be a TNA series more than likely. I'll probably do a WWE series offline just to kind of learn the game and try out different things. Apart from that, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. As I say, we'll still get another 5 episodes to go over the next month or so. Hopefully you guys are continuing to enjoy it. Hopefully you like the stories we're trying to tell. And hopefully you're enjoying the game. And we're looking forward to TW 2016. So thanks as always for watching. I'll see you all real soon. Bye bye.